Okay. Um, okay. Hi, Matt.
Hello, Yelid. It's good to
We're
see you.
Wait, I need to actually look at you. Um, so we are in Virtual Bytes VR chat room, which is finally public.
Yes,
High five. Can you
yes.
have high
I
five?
no, I'm a computer.
Oh, you're right, and that's what
Oh wait, can I
actually
high five?
there's probably a
Oh, do I
keyboard
have like
playing.
emotes? Let me look. I have a clap. Oh, I have a wave.
Wave. Woohoo! Nice.
Oh, yay.
So that's actually nice about this is that even if you just have a desktop, you can still go in and try it out. And the goal of this world is to teach people about the combination of VR and neuroscience. Um,
Yeah.
and it's really cool that we can do it in VR. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe let's just do a quick tour around this room and show people
Yes.
options and convince them it's worth coming in here. So you can also watch
Yes.
our YouTube video that Matt did all of the graphics on, and you can also just watch that on YouTube, but it's nice to watch it in here.
Yeah.
um,
And you
and
can
we,
watch it together with other people. It's
you can
like
watch it together
synced.
with
I
other
didn't know
people.
that.
Yeah, it's synced. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
super cool. You can sort of choose it when you develop these things. You can choose if you want it to be synced or not. I'm gonna
Yeah.
go to the other side of the neuron so people can
Okay.
watch the neuron, and let's try to activate
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'll try to
some of
press some
these.
neurons over here. I'll press
Um,
this one.
so this is also an art piece that you actually created in Tilt Brush. Woo! And we can create
Yeah.
like we can create different colored like
Yeah. To activate them.
woo.
Yeah, it's really fun creating this. So like Yulia did most of the programming and stuff for this world, but we were able to kind of co-create with
Yeah.
Tiltbrush, or in that like I would like draw, and then Yulia would be like, "Oh, so the dendrite needs to look like this," and I'd be like, "Oh, okay, okay."
Yeah, and it's really fun because the more people you get in here, you can sort of create really fun colored patterns. So now there's
Yeah,
just two of us, but
it's kind of
it's really fun.
delightful.
Whee! So that's one thing. Another thing is we wanted to teach people about scale in VR and how that affects them. So I put in three different sized Earths,
Mm-hmm. Oh
and you
yeah.
can just like play catch with them, like a giant
Yes.
Earth, and just like
Yes. Oh,
experience how that feels to hold a giant Earth. Oops.
oops. Where you go?
It's behind
Okay.
you. Um, or
Playing
like,
catch. Play. Oh wait. Okay. Playing
or like
catch with my mouse right now.
Nice. Woo! Oh, you just disappeared in the dark.
Ah.
This is awesome, Matt.
Okay. Hard to
Um,
aim.
yeah. Um, and or I can just hold like a tiny earth. Um, and what's
Mm.
really cool is I also put in mirrors that are actually
Mm-hmm.
all around you. So you can see a lot of mirrors in a world in VR chat, but I've never seen mirrors underneath me or on top
Uh-huh.
of me. And it's really
Yeah.
interesting to experience your avatar this way. This is my avatar. Woo!
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Whoa.
and to just like you can switch avatars and see yourself in different positions. And we sort of write a little bit about avatars and how they're really powerful for the brains, with some
Mm-hmm.
recommendation to like change your avatar every now and again, so you don't get like too attached to it.
Yeah.
Um, so maybe I'll change an
Int
avatar just for the fun of it.
yeah, why don't you do that?
What should
It's
I be?
interesting that I don't know.
I like being a lamppost. That's always fun
Yeah,
for
be a
me.
lamppost. I'll talk to a
Woohoo!
lamppost.
I'm a
It's really
lamppost.
interesting that it's really interesting that you have these floating earths. I feel like it's powerful
This
for
is me.
I mean in terms of like being able to participate in joint action, but also
Yeah,
just just like when
and
you're in
I
front
can
of the
pass it to
mirror,
you.
I tried to like, oh yeah, let me try to I guess it's not really joint action on my end because I'm on like 2D interface,
Oh,
but
I
on your
fell.
end for sure. Ooh, I'm sorry. Ooh,
Whoop!
okay there.
Whoa, we did
Yay!
it!
Good job.
We
You want to
passed
grab it
the Earth.
back?
Yeah.
Okay,
Wait,
okay.
I
I guess
can.
that's
Yeah.
interesting because you don't have
I
arms.
Yeah, it's a little bit weird.
Okay, okay,
Up,
here.
up, I
Okay,
fell.
well, in
Not
any
only
case,
don't
like,
I
I
have
feel.
arms, when I look down, I'm seeing the world through this like box. It's like as if
That's
really I'm a
funny.
lamppost. It makes
From
it sort of
inside.
yeah, it's really like a
Yeah,
costume. Let me
yeah.
change to
But I think
back
it's
to
like
my
really powerful, being able to stand in front of the mirror and manipulate objects. Because like when I was trying to like
let's
assimilate
see.
myself into these various characters, like I'd wave my hands around and just waving
I'm
was
gonna go back to
enough to
mine.
kind of. Oh, what? Oh, yeah, yeah.
I'm
Just
back to
waving was
arms.
enough to like kind
Woo!
of like put me in the character, but like being able to pick up a ball and like look at myself in the mirror is also very interesting.
It is.
Like
Um,
trying to actually pick it up.
exactly.
Yeah.
So, and holding like the giant earth in front of the mirror. Sometimes
Yeah,
I do
yeah.
that and I'm like, whoa, I'm so strong.
Yeah, I love it.
I don't know if you see, but I made my avatar so it can draw little images
I
wherever I
love
go in
this.
any world. That's
That's
my
so powerful.
superpower. I can try to
Yeah.
convey, even when my microphone's off, I can try to convey like a shape.
It
Your
reminds me of
heart.
it's like the like imagination rainbow.
Yeah.
Oh, you
So,
made a heart. That's so cute. I love
yeah.
it.
Um, and there's one last thing in this world that we made. We can go over there all the way. The
Oh
cubes. I
yeah,
don't know if you saw the cubes.
I'll
Did you play
follow
with
you.
them? So this is also another type of joint action because that's exactly what's super fun in VR, especially social VR, that you can't actually do things together with each other. So we could throw earths, and this is a type of. I wanted to create a type of dance game where we can sort of dance with each other,
Mm.
and these
Wait,
like
what's
beautiful
happening
trails.
here?
Um,
Whoa.
Right? It's like the a little bit like the poi,
Oh,
this idea of like a
yeah, yeah.
fire
Or the
poi. So you could have like a
yeah,
fire poi and we can sort of spin it together.
yeah. This is
Um,
like the elements. Yeah, yeah.
um, Wait. So I can like spin it around you, for instance. Whee!
Yee.
and, and we can like interact with our movements and dance together, even though you're like in Hawaii. Um, so these are just like again, this is I guess the first prototype I got published, and to you can anybody can go into this, even if you just have a desktop. You just have to
Yeah,
download VR Chat and look for the Virtual Bytes
yeah.
world.
In fact, I'm on
And
desktop right now, so
yeah,
like, and it's really fun. Like, even if I'm
yeah,
not
nice.
without the immersion, like, I do get the sense that I'm here with you to some
Yay,
extent.
that's so cool. Um, and basically, I would really love for people to come and give us feedback and suggestions,
Yeah,
what they would like to see in this world. Oh, what's really cool
absolutely.
about these blocks, they don't have gravity. So they just float.
Oh,
So you can
that's
throw
fun.
them.
Oh,
But
that's
I didn't want them
fun.
to flow away, so I gave them a very strong friction. So you can't really throw them too high
Oh,
because at the beginning when I threw them, they would just go flying into the sky and never come
oh,
back.
yeah. Create sky
So,
trails and it's
and
disappear.
and just gone. So now, whee! It has like very strong friction, so it floats and
How
mostly stays
can
in
you
place.
do like gravity that's like not down but just towards a point?
Yeah, you Garrity can have a direction for sure. It's
Okay.
in Unity, it's very
So
easy. What
it
I
can
was
be
trying
like
to do is have
planetary gravity.
a button that turns the gravity
Mm-hmm.
on and off because I thought that could be
Ah.
really fun. And it was sort of working, but not really. Like it would turn it off for one like frame basically, or and
Oh,
then go
that's
back to
weird.
the default. So I sort of gave up on that for now, but
Yeah.
I can try again. Whee! Um,
Yeah.
so this is a trippy little world, and hopefully people that use it can learn more about like, yeah, VR and neuroscience and see
Yeah.
our experiment. Our experiment is still
Yeah.
running. Matt built this really cool experiment on memory and web VR. So if you're already in
Mm-hmm.
VR, right? If you're already in VR, all you have to do is go to our website, and do
Mm-hmm.
the experiment. So if you already
The
have,
URL is right over here. So
yeah,
it's
virtualbytes.com.
virtualbytes.com/experiments.
Yeah. Um, and you can do a memory experiment and check if VR can increase your
Yeah.
memory.
Please
So
do. Yeah, you'll be able to like figure out if it increases your memory personally, but then also see how like, well, when we
yeah,
aggregate the data,
when we
we'll
look
send
in
you
the
and you'll be able to
database,
compare.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's a really cool thing. And of course, if people like this world and want to support it and see us build more, then we have a Patreon.
That's right
And you're welcome.
here.
We put a lot of our stuff there. I'll also be putting a package of this world. So if you're actually trying to build your own world in VR chat, you can start with this world that has a lot of different
Yeah.
interactivities. So it can help you. Because the documentation for VR chat is pretty minimal right now. So sometimes it's
Yeah.
easier to like reverse engineer stuff. Um,
Yeah. I mean, that would be super cool. I like the idea of remixing worlds. It's something I'm like a very strong proponent of.
yeah, and it's great. VR chat's starting to have really fun things in it. So. I hope a lot of people use this world. I have to figure out if I can sort of see how many people actually came into this world. I don't know if I get
Yeah,
that
that'd be
data.
cool to have like a counter or something.
Yeah. Anyway, this was really great. Matt, thanks for
Yes.
joining. We had
Yes,
some
thank you. It's good
microphone
seeing you.
problems.
Wait,
Try a
let me try
hug.
to do let me try to find the hug emote. Just a
Okay.
sec. Dance, cheer, point, clap. I don't know if I have a hug. I'm just gonna wave at you.
Okay, wave.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Okay, I'll still try to
Yay!
hug you.
Yeah, you just hug me.
Ah,
Aw,
wait, I
even
went
in
through
2D,
you.
I feel a little bit like you're giving me a
Hug.
hug.
Oh, that's nice.
It
I miss
reminds me
you.
of the.
I'm taller
Yeah,
than you in
right.
this VR world. That doesn't make any sense to me because usually
Really?
I'm like much shorter. Yeah.
That's funny.
Usually I'm not you're taller than me and now I'm like looking down at you. That doesn't make sense. Anyway, yeah, you're gonna be back in the Bay Area soon, so
Yes, I'm so
we
excited.
can see
We'll be
each
able
other in
to
real life
metaverse
too.
explore IRL.
Yeah,
Yes, it
that's
will
fun.
be great.
Cool.
Okay.
Thanks for joining. Bye bye.
Yes, thank you.
Have a good
Bye.
day.
You
Bye
too.
guys.
Bye. Try world. Bye.
Bye.